Hello and welcome back to the Great Houses of Calderia. And last time we actually decided to do a little bit of a trade agreement. And I thought to myself, this seems to be going a bit too well. But we'll see how that goes in due time. Anyway, if you would like to take a look at the game, there is a link in the description. Otherwise, let's unpause and see what happens. Now, of course, we have new objectives to do as well. And we have one unmarried character. For me personally, I don't really want to marry anyone away. I don't want them to be joining other houses here. I'm not entirely sure how that works, because I know in other games, the female members of a family will join the male member's family. So I don't really want that to happen, because Iris is an extremely powerful character, as you can quite clearly tell here. She has absolutely insane statistics in pretty much everything except diplomacy. So that's a little bit, I don't really want that to happen. But anyway, let's just take a quick look here. Clavina Reformia's wife, Mariam, has been acting strange. Sometimes when Clavina wakes up at night, she is not in bed, and she is more quiet than usual. Clavina suspects that she is being unfaithful. Aha! Okay, so obviously Clavina is the male member of our family, and as you could obviously tell, he is already married. So the problem with this is that Mariam already has a massive amount more intrigue than he does. So this is going to be a little bit of a problem with it. Okay, let's actually just have a quick look and see what the stats are going to... Yeah, see, as you can see there. If you follow her, then you have to compare intrigue. That's not going to work. Their relation to us. I mean, look, they've got 100 to the clan and obviously 76 personal relation. So that's actually really, really good. So we could just wait for her to talk, or we could discuss it with her. We do technically have a pretty decent amount of diplomacy, so it is a relatively okay thing to do. Maybe we should do that. Oh, there you go. Mariam breaks down crying. She says that she is tired and her duties feel overwhelming. Clavina consoles her and promises to help. And there you go. And that's absolutely wonderful. So there you are. We actually gained a compassionate response, and we gained a 13 relation boost with her. So that's fantastic. There you go. We actually managed to make a good decision. Isn't that amazing? All right, so we have one unread message, apparently. I'm not entirely sure what the unread message is, but there you go. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to court someone. All right, we're going to court someone. And the problem is... Yes. The problem is, actually, I'm incorrect. I do have two male members of our party here. Spiro is also another one, and I completely forgot about him. My apologies, Spiro. He's not very, very happy with that. He's not happy with me right now, that's for sure. All right, so let's court someone. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to speak to Iris here, and we're going to see, maybe, you know what? I don't want to speak to her right now. We should probably make inroads with Baron Zulo. I mean, he's right there, and he's pretty close by, so shall we do a little bit of, I think, diplomacy, courtship? Okay, wait. We can't do courtship right now for some reason. Can't send married characters. Character can't be on other delegation, and toddlers can't be sent. Well, of course, toddlers can't be sent, but you never know. People might decide to do that. Okay, so unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. So what about if we send them elsewhere? Because we already have a delegation over there. That's the thing. We already have someone there. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go over to Duchess Barramon, potentially? Okay, that's also not going to work for some reason. Why does that not work? Only adults allowed. Okay, well, Iris is technically an adult. Maybe we should just have an official visit first, and Mariam's going to go there first. Mariam's going to go, and we're just going to have the two of them speak. There you go. And we're just going to make official contact, and hopefully that's going to make a bit of a difference. Anyway, Ainoa doesn't have a task at the moment, which I don't think is too bad, but let's just take a quick look and see that maybe we can... Ah, okay. We don't actually have an overseer in the keep. It might make sense for us to do that because we're going to gain more gold then. It's also maybe a good idea to get some more materials, because materials are actually used quite heavily in the construction of, well, pretty much everything. So, let's see. I seem to recall that Ainoa makes things worse. Is that just me? I think so, actually. Let's just have a look. So we're producing, what is it now? 2.0. Yeah, no, it increases it by 0.6. Is that really useful? Maybe it's better to... 0.3 only. At the keep. Oh, okay. So, yeah, no, apparently Ainoa is going to be best served going over to the Masons. So that's what we're going to do. There you go. Alright. Obviously, we do have upgrades potentially, but we can't do that just yet because we don't have enough materials. So we're going to have to see what happens. Alright, so we're just going to let the game run a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, official visit. Mariam has traveled to Aurores and is greeted by Krita Baramon. She arranges a formal meeting and asks Mariam to name a topic they'd be willing to discuss during the meeting. Alright, what about collective economy? State of defenses, collective military. Ooh, these two are not... These two are complete opposites, as you could quite clearly tell. One is really good at economy, and the other one is not so much. One is really good at military, intrigue, etc., and the other one is not. I guess trade affairs is probably going to be something that we should probably discuss. There you go. Krita agrees that economic matters should be prioritized over others. While delving further, the agreements become sparse. They both have a vision about how business should run, and in the end, agree to disagree. Aha, okay, well that's not too bad. As you can see, we have okay relation with them, but now that we've maybe made a little bit of a, well, an impression, yes, a small impression, maybe that's going to make a difference, and maybe what we can do is we can now have a look at them. Wait a minute, let me just see here. Okay, so we can put a court member there, but we still can't do the courtship for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why we can't do that. Is it because Iris is currently busy? There's an upgrade available in the freeholders. We can actually get free pastures here as well, which gives us plus 25% horses, but I don't currently have anyone working on this. We could potentially put the masons over here. Maybe that would make sense. Yep, let's build it. Why not? Let's build it. Not entirely sure if that's a good idea, but why not? You know, if we have the ability to get more horses, then that might be a nice idea. Strange voice in the dark. Aha, okay, so we've had this particular event pop up beforehand, and we're just going to say, we're just going to check the hallway. There we go. He gained the trait Observant. Proceeds to take a look into the hallway. Behind the door, there is only darkness. Yes, the baker is up early, he thinks, and heads back to bed. Alright, yeah, so that's actually very good, because he lost the dissatisfied trait, and he has gained only a positive one, so I think that's actually quite nice. Okay, so let's have a look-see here. Okay, so we should probably have an official visit here as well, shouldn't we? So let's actually just do that. Because I'm kind of wanting to have a marriage between these two houses here. I would like to have a marriage between ours and Zulo, because we actually have a pretty decent inroad there, because we have a trade agreement with them, we have a court member that is currently there, stationed there, so I'm thinking, you know what, that's probably going to be a much better idea than anything else. Imelda became friends with Mariam. That's hilarious, considering they're from the same house, but, you know, that's how it works. Afternoon hunt. Imelda joins the afternoon hunting trip with her noble friends and acquaintances. The nearby forest is blessed with favorable weather today, mild and cloudy. She finds a good spot in a clearing, prepares her chosen tools, and waits for her prey to appear. Alright, so we can use traps, which would actually be quite useful because she has high intrigue. We can aim with the crossbow, which uses military. Same thing with using the boar spear, or we could admire the prey. I'm going to use traps because we have the highest intrigue. Generally, what I would prefer to do is something completely different, but because she has the highest intrigue skill, that makes sense. Ooh, waits patiently for the fluffy rabbit to jump directly into the trap. The bunny sniffs, searching for something to eat. It notices the bait, but doesn't get caught in the trap. Frustrated, Imelda runs to see what went wrong with the trap. The loop in the rope was too loose for the rabbit to get stuck, and that's why it got away. She swears quietly and fixes the trap, returning to wait for more prey to arrive, and she gained the frustrated trait. Whatever you try to do to change your surroundings is met with resistance. Oh dear. Okay, well that didn't really work out too well. We have a trade proposal from someone else. Aha! Oh, hello. House Fontoirig, I have no idea how to say that, wants to initiate a trade with House Reformia. Xenon has arrived at Bertildia to propose a trade deal to Clavina. He thinks the deal seems fair for both houses. Right, so what do you want? You want... Wait a minute. He wants to buy 125 crops, and he wants to... No, wait. He wants to buy 39 materials. Is that true? And he... Wait a minute. I have no idea, actually, what he even wants, to be honest. I think so. I think so. He wants to buy this. Yeah, I'm going to assume. Okay, so shall we just negotiate the details? Social conflicts represent several topics that have to be achieved through intense negotiations. They are presented as a tactical combat between the negotiators. Negotiations are led by these characters. Okay, so let's have a look here. These are the topics that require negotiations. Topics of negotiation, winning and losing effects, and so on and so on. So, for example, if we want to do this, we could do... Winner has to pay 10% less resources. Winner receives 15% more resources from the opponent. Okay, sure. Let's do that one, I guess. I mean, do I want both? Does it matter, actually? Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Oh, this is priorities. I'm actually not entirely sure what that even does. So we're just going to leave it the way it is right now. Companions are your entourage from highly regarded occupations, each bringing their viewpoints to the matter at hand. Every companion has 4 different stats. Right. Attack, defense, health, composure. Okay, this is a completely new thing than what I actually thought would transpire here. This is very cool. Here is the number of companions you have currently chosen and how many you are allowed to bring along. Your opponent may be able to bring more or less than you. Whoever has the upper hand in negotiations may bring more companions. So we have 5 at the moment. Each companion belongs in one of these class categories: diplomacy, economy, intrigue, military, just like every other character that we've so far met, which is very good. Keeps the consistency nice. Anyway, check what companion classes your opponent is bringing. Each class has a natural attack bonus against one other class. For example, any diplomacy companion gains a plus 50%, what is that? Attack? Defense? Yeah, I think that's attack. Yes, attack. When negotiating against any... And what is that? Intrigue? Is that... I can't see the icon. Is that intrigue or is that economy? I think that's economy. Alright, so choose the companions you wish to bring by clicking their portraits. Hover over any of their details to receive more info. Okay, so yeah, as you can see right here, it actually just tells you. So, for example, the viticulturalist is going to be better against economic opponents. And that sounds really good. This companion is often quick to answer and used to leading a conversation. Okay, so wait a minute. So he's basically bringing one of every single kind. So I should probably do the same thing. So what we're going to do... Ooh, these are very, very cool companions. Okay, they've got some very cool abilities. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these. One of these. Can I choose at least 2 to continue? Okay. Yeah, well, I want to choose 4 if at all possible, but I can obviously choose 5 if we so desire. Okay, so I only have 1 intrigue, so that means that we might have some issues. Bonus against economy, I already have one of those. What about bonus against military? So we've got 4 now. Okay, I think that's fine. I think we'll do that. When you're ready to begin the negotiations, take as many companions along as you can. Oh, okay. Well, I've already done this, and I can't actually click this away, so I guess we're just going to have to confirm. Actually, wait a minute. No, there we go. I want to take 1 more person. There we go. All right. Do we want to take this? Do we want to take this guy, or do we want to take the counselor? No, I think we'll just take this guy. He seems to have slightly better stats, so that's what we'll do. Alright. Here are the negotiation fields. Each of them has a different topic. Okay, so this toggles auto-move for all friendly units, and this retreats all friendly units back to the reserve. Hover over any of these to see a tooltip of the winning and losing conditions. Okay, winning effects. If you win, House Reformia, yeah, pays more. If you win, okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Your units begin the negotiations from their own starting nodes. The aim of the negotiations is to conquer the opponent's starting nodes, which are these up here. The negotiations begin with assigning your units to the starting nodes of any of the negotiation fields. Click on a unit card to show their strengths and weaknesses against opponents. Units are strong against that and weak against that. Select a unit from your reserve and drag them to a free starting node. Okay. Once your units are on the start nodes, you may command them to move to another node on the negotiations field. Okay, yeah, so let's actually see how that goes. So can I actually see what the enemy has in their nodes first? So that I have an idea? Characters and higher tier companions may have special abilities they can use. Yeah, okay, well that's absolutely fine. So if I place this here, no, this is not good. What about here? This seems relatively decent, so let's do that. And no, that's not good. That one is good here. What about this one? No, that one's not so good. This one is relatively decent, so let's do that. And Clavina himself can actually go here. Oh, that's pretty funny. We're not going to do that though. Just going to change node of this one. No, that one's just neutral. This one's good. There we go. And that's what we're going to do. All right, so hopefully that's going to work out. The negotiations happen in real time, and they begin as you click the ready button. Is this literally... It's not turn-based, right? I don't know. You can pause the negotiations. You may give commands even when time is paused. Units will perform the actions once time continues. Aha, okay, so that's good to know. Right, okay, so let me very quickly get ready to actually do extra things, because we're going to need to do that. So let me just move here. Actually, I should probably move them just right up, shouldn't I? Just move them right up there, right up here. And let's just actually let them do that. Okay, let's move them something like so. Is this... Wait a minute. This one is good against this one. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful about this. Oh, they're both good against that one. Oh, dear. Okay, that might be a little bit of a problematic situation. So what I'm actually going to do is we're just going to put them both here. And then if this one comes up, then hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, otherwise we want to do this here. And Clavina needs to go on here. And then hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, this one should move. He should move here like so. Alright, so hopefully that's going to work. As you can see, they're dealing damage to each other right now. And I have no idea what's happening. I really have no idea what's happening. Hopefully we're going to be successful here. Let's move here. It is a... oh, it's actually going very nicely for us. Yeah, we are 100% winning this. I'm going to have to retreat away from here, though. And then move this one here. Can I retreat? Wait. I think I have to do this. Retreat all units from this objective. I mean, I kind of want to just do this one. There, retreat. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, because I wanted to save him, you see? I wanted to save him because he had, you know, too little HP. And he's going to regenerate HP while he's in the reserve. So that's actually very, very useful. Let's retreat this one as well. And then we can actually go here. There we go. And Clavina... Oh, Clavina is actually absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, sorry. I actually almost dragged him away. Let's not do that, shall we? Okay, so let's just move all the way down there. As you can see, we are completely destroying the opponent right now in negotiations, which sounds hilarious in itself. I think to myself, ooh, yes, we're destroying them in negotiations. That's wonderful. That's really, really great. And as you can see, they're being rather desperate right now with their HP, but that is not going to work. They are done. They are out of here. And we're going to be able to convert every single one of these little circles. And there you go. There's the win on the left. And we're going to be hopefully winning this one as well. I'm going to just move one of my forces over here just to kind of assist. Ah, they're attempting to take it. They're attempting to take it. That's not going to work, sir. That is not going to work. I will be taking it back any time now. There we go. Wonderful. We've completely trapped them as well, as you can see. What's really funny about this, actually, is that what we would be able to do is technically if I wanted to pile on even further, I could just place even more people in our reserve and just get them to come along. But obviously that's not really going to work out too well for them in the first place, so we can probably just leave it alone. Anyway, this fellow is doing something rather strange. Can I move my people? Apparently I cannot. I'm gonna have to get people to come over here and maybe take care of him, to be honest, because apparently he's being rather annoying. Okay, can I move someone here? There we go. Okay, there we are. We've finally trapped him. Okay, because he was just bouncing, you know, back and forth between the two. That is hilarious. Anyway, we are going to now pay 10% less for the goods and receive more resources. This was super fun. I actually very much enjoy the fact that I went for the negotiations, because I thought, oh, it's just going to be, you know, me bartering, and it's not really going to give me any kind of interaction. It's just going to be a straight up, oh, I want to have more goods, and you want to have less goods, and so on. But no, it's actually this entirely super fun mini-game kind of experience, and I actually very much enjoyed that. That was super, super cool. So I'm actually not entirely sure what even happened with the trade now. Did we succeed in doing that? I assume... Oh, wait a minute. There's a wedding on the horizon. House Sabata is organizing a wedding between Zeno and Eleanor in the Castavare province. You are invited to take part in the celebration. Oh, hello. All right. In 6 days. Where is that? There. Aha. It's all the way over there. Okay, so I should probably send someone, shouldn't I? I should probably send someone that's really, really good. Or maybe I should send the leader of our house. Hopefully Mariam's going to be done with the official visit at wherever she is. Yeah, waiting for guests to arrive. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they basically sent out only 10 invitations, and we are one of them. So we should probably make sure that we arrive, shouldn't we? Okay, so the overseer. While overseeing herdsmen, Iris has observed many harmful habits among the workers. Many days end with unfinished labor, and wares are handled poorly. She thinks these unnecessary losses could be avoided, and something must be done. Okay. Well, she's absolutely insane in both of these things, actually, so I won't pay for a day half done. To maximize productivity, Iris reorganizes herdsmen. This pays off greatly. The old system had many bottlenecks which significantly reduced output. Workers are also content with the changes. And as you can see, production has changed by plus 10% for 120 days. That's actually an insane amount of time if you think about it. Alright, there you go. Wonderful. And Iris is now becoming friends with Clavina as well. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing too badly, I've got to say. I actually wonder, okay, so how do we actually unlock these extra actions? Because I'm not entirely sure how that works. Because obviously if I go to the diplomacy screen, you can see here that there is no ability for me to access the courtship menu. So that is a bit strange. Anyway, intrigue plays a large part in the politics of Calderia. There are 3 things you need to note about intrigue. Intrigue actions are the shady business you can perform. For that, you need spies. Intrigue level will be used as attack value in those previously mentioned actions. Your family members in other courts, along with spies, can increase this. Safety is the defense value against intrigue actions. So the lower your neighbor's safety is, the better your chances of attack are. Having workers in the castle will increase safety and provide gold. Good to know. Alright, so I actually would like to go over to the wedding. Where is it now? It's in Castavare? Where is that, actually? Is it somewhere... Oh, wait a minute. Where is that? Because I'm not seeing that. If I select this... Ah, there we go. Oh, I actually need to select it to send someone. Okay, I had no idea. I thought I had to do that manually. All right, perfect. Anyway, send a message. Oh, send a member of your house to be guest at a wedding. Right. So I should probably do Clavina, shouldn't I? Because Ainoa is not going to be that good, I don't think, for this. Yeah, Clavina. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's Doesn't he have the observant trait? I thought he had the observant trait for a second there, but apparently he doesn't. Now I'm wondering whether I should do that or not. Okay, fine. We'll send Ainoa, and we'll see what happens. There we go. I mean, the game was recommending Ainoa, so why not? Let's see what happens with her. Hopefully she's going to make it there in time. If she doesn't, then, well, we're not going to be in a very in a very good light with our potential allies/enemies, I guess. Anyway, Mariam receives an old-looking letter. When she opens it, a shiver runs up her spine, noticing it was an invitation to an important celebration that she has now missed. How should she respond to this missed opportunity? It depends what it is. An important celebration. I guess send a gift and an apology, but she has really bad economics. Yeah, write an apology letter, that's also diplomacy. Right, okay. Yeah, fine. I'm going to have to send a gift and an apology. I mean, I'm going to do that no matter what kind of stats she has. Mariam reads the letter and realizes that she was invited to a celebration, but the letter got lost and reached her when the fun was already over. She decides to write a letter to House Martorell and send a small token along with it to apologize. We sent 30 gold, and she gained the trait Profligate, which is actually very nice. And House Martorell actually did gain a little relation with us, which I think is quite good. And Profligate is this: wealth is meant to be spent, and you only have a problem if you run out. Share to friends as well if they can't afford it. Gains the bribe ability in social conflicts. That seems pretty cool. Alright, yeah, unfortunately it does reduce her economy by 3, but it increases her diplomacy by 1. And she's not actually very good at the economy anyway, so that's fine. Because, you know, gaining more diplomacy, that's kind of what we want here. Anyway, as I say, I am being a little bit, oh, Iris has become a rival of Clavina. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Right. Not sure what's going on with that. I know a servant informs her that Avra Sagara has business in town and she would like to meet. Ainoa thinks this would be a perfect opportunity to build bonds. How would Ainoa proceed to do that? Should she lavish Avra with gifts? Challenge her with all-night partying? Or just spend some quality time together? Okay, buy the best pet you can find. This relies on economy. Obviously, Ainoa is absolutely insane in regards to her economy stat. So take Avra to a park for a friendly conversation. I mean, we have very bad relation, actually, between the two of them. So I'm thinking we're going to buy the best pet we can find. There we go. We increased our relation dramatically. Avra gasps in excitement when Ainoa presents a rare bird with golden feathers flickering in the sun like a wheat field on an autumn morning. And there you go. We are spending quite a lot of money, but we are making massive bank from a caravan, apparently. We have an official visit coming in too. Adan Zulo is pleased with Mariam's visit. To mark her arrival, Adan arranges a feast. During the evening, Mariam is encouraged to give a speech without warning. She decides to toast and address the generosity of Zulo, Zulo's reputation, or Zulo's power. Well, we have decent diplomacy and military skills. Diplomacy and intrigue is actually alright too, and the generosity is diplomacy and economy. Haha, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm thinking... I'm thinking probably... Oh, I'm thinking reputation? There we go. Oh, look at that. Adan is flattered by Mariam's sweet words and wants to introduce Mariam to many of his courtiers. And as you can see, we have a significant increase in our relation with House Zulo itself. And we also have a massive increase to personal relation gain, as well as another little bump of reputation or relation with House Zulo itself. So yeah, both houses are actually doing very well with each other. They seem to be getting on very nicely. And Ainoa has nothing to do, so yeah, let's actually do something about that. So let's just see here. I'd actually like to get someone on the... Wait a minute. Is this... Are these the... Yeah, these are the horses. So we actually have... What? We have one person doing this? Why do we have no growth on this, by the way? That seems a bit weird. Okay, I know I should go here. As you can see... Oh, it's because... no, it's because we're building something. That's the reason. It's because we're building something. My bad, my bad. Okay, I should know that already. Alright, well, whatever the case, we'll put Ainoa on something else, and then we'll just let it run. And we're receiving more gold, actually. We're receiving a pretty decent amount of gold. And there you go, the trade delegation has now ended. And so Chloe now no longer has tasks. So, what are we going to do with her? Aha, there's courtship. Okay, so that basically tells me courtship unlocks when you have a decent amount of relation with the opposing house. That is the prerequisite for that kind of thing to happen. So let's see. What do we want? Well, Chloe, in my opinion, is going to be the one that we have to do because Iris, in my opinion, is way too powerful to lose. But as I say, I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. Suggests that 2 unmarried members of the 2 houses entertain the idea of future marriage. First, you need to find suitable partners to one another. Then, after a 45-day courtship period, the 2 will decide whether or not they agree to marry each other. Marriage between 2 families means an alliance between the houses. Okay, sure, fine. We'll make Iris do this because even though she is our best, I'm not entirely sure. This guy's an idiot. That is very funny, I have to say. That is extremely funny. Alright, well, we'll just do that. Alright, Iris is currently overseeing herdsmen. This activity will stop if Iris is sent on a delegation. Yeah, that's fine. Chloe can take over, potentially. Alright, so yeah. She's overseeing herdsmen, so let's see here. Chloe, you can do the herdsman now. There we are. That's -1. Why do we have -1? Is it... Wow, okay, Chloe is actually really bad at doing the herdsman. Okay, what about the keep? Oh, she gives a minus to absolutely everything she goes on. Alright, that is not looking particularly good, but there you go. At least we are now going to court someone, and we can now propose marriage and things like that. A herald has arrived from the capital to deliver a royal invitation for Mariam. By decree of the Emperor beyond the sea, the sigil of Pramatos, of bloodline immortal, 3rd of his siblings and 5th of his name, Elusus Palatine the Generous. He does a huge thing here. Official honorary titles shall be bestowed upon the Great Houses of Calderia as a token of gratitude for serving the realm and the crown. Viceroy Aim of House Vaka has departed to the Isle of Orsa to begin the preparations for the selection of these titles. Mariam of House Reformia is hereby summoned to the Isle of Orsa to represent their house and to declare how they may best serve the crown. Ooh. Alright, that seems fun. House Vaka doesn't actually like us very much, though. Gotta say that. Night full of poems. Oh dear. A beautiful night treats listeners to warm winds, and a mesmerizing starry sky casts shimmering lights, making the gathering magical. Iris participates in this event at the request of her family to represent House Reformia and to meet Tadeo. While listening to poems about the miseries of life, she notices Tadeo looking in her direction and smiling invitingly. Should she take it a step further and introduce herself to Tadeo? Aha, okay, well, she has insane stats, as we know, so... Your diplomacy, their intrigue, okay. They have the same. Okay, comparing intrigue, she has amazing intrigue. Comparing diplomacy, she has one better than him. Okay, we're gonna observe. Iris looks at Tadeo from afar as he enjoys the poems, participates in some conversations with others, and has some snacks during pauses. Everything he does makes Iris feel funny, as if lightning has struck her body. The feeling makes Iris blush, and she looks down to adjust her garments. And they have now gained a +15 courtship relation, which is 50% of the 100% that is required, I assume, for some kind of marriage proposal, potentially. And Tadeo is also infatuated with Iris, which is obviously exactly what we want, I guess. Hopefully they like each other. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. If you would like to check out Great Houses of Calderia, there is a link in the description. And if you want to see more, by all means, let me know. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.